Well, howdy, how we doing? I am the Damn Cat, and welcome to my humble little stream. It is round 5 of GTRC Super GT Challenge. Be 1 hour around Cirque de la South. Qualifying should start here in a few minutes. Safety briefing carried over just a little bit, so this one we're a little late getting started. 2-minute warning. Yeah, we don't have time to do a full practice lap, but feel like I don't have game audio right now. Give me 1 second. There we go. Helps if I unplug my headset. We'll see how much of a lap we can get in. So qualifying for this is going to be 1 out lap, 2 flying laps. Rain is possible, so we have to keep that in mind. I don't know how well this car handles in the wet. I haven't had to deal with it yet, so we have a chance to experience that today. Too wide. And then that. We're as ready as we are going to get. Fortunately, it does seem like damage is on light, so if we spin like that in the race, we won't have to bid for damage. But yeah, that corner, got a couple of corners that's going to be a pain to deal with. I am tempted on trying to qualify on hards, so I don't have to start up, so I don't have to worry about swapping to them. We'll let everyone get their gap on. We want to be the last one out, I think. I think we're now the last one to go out. Oh, Super came back. So ideally here it's going to be just a left and get the turn in right. We don't get a penalty, but that is not an easy thing to do. I think we managed to escape without a penalty there. So we turned a little early. Gotta be careful getting on the throttle there because it is very easy to spin the car there, as we saw in our little practice session we did. We're going back off of Mike and give him some room. We don't want to be right up on them, on anyone. So we'll let Mike gain some ground distance from us. That way we have at least one clean lap. Okay, we got too close to the mic. He's just not going quickly through here, so that's starting us up a little bit. To qualify, we don't want to be in a position where we're trying to battle anyone. Now we can't back off if we catch up to them. Too early on the brakes, I think. That is another potential problem area for us in terms of getting on the throttle too early. Headwind coming to this long straight doesn't hurt our top end. This is actually the first track where we raced with the GTRC guys. And it was interesting, a Group 2 series, and we ran in this very car. This is actually the very car we used. We just needed to run a different livery for that series. But this was the car we ran. In our very first GTRC race at this very track. Fond memories. So I feel like we've gotten a lot faster since then. We've gotten generally better, more consistent. overall a better driver than we were at that point in time. I actually just realized that. Petrol's already away. Uh-oh. Petrol must have screwed up. We're way too late on the brakes there. It's gonna hurt our time a lot. See if we can have a better lap this time. Too wide, that's a penalty. And especially on the squash this lap. But I have it, well, as long as we're up at the penalty serving zone, I think we'll be alright. As long as we don't make the mistake at that one corner again. It's almost a penalty. There goes better. it's gonna be close to a penalty. And there's qualifying. Just waiting on petrol. Yeah, we cut the piece out of that. Yeah, when you know a track one way, then you try to drive it another way. It can be confusing sometimes. Alright, here we are. Ready to go. It's gonna be a fun race. I love this track. This is unlike the last round of this. This is a track I actually like. I love racing on it. Love racing here. It's a fun, challenging track. Because your top end matters along the first half of the track. Then your technical expertise matters in the latter half. And always makes for great racing. Are you guys ready as we can be? Here we go. Let's remember to actually take the screenshot this time. I've been forgetting to do this. Kinda irks me. There we go, we got it. hold hard. We're not going to want to push, especially since we haven't done much driving on them. So I don't know how the hards are going to react while they're cold, other than just not being good. So we kind of filtered back from where we started, which I think was 5th or 6th, all the way down to last. We have to go a minimum of 5 laps on this tire. We're going to be about 15 minutes in when we get off of them. Yeah, we screwed that up. Just went too wide. And we got a penalty. God dang it. So we're at the very back. We're not going to bother getting off the racing line this time, because we need to stay in the slipstream to get it back up. Alright, we got this part here coming up. Try to regain some ground. Hards are not wanting to grip there. Oh, we didn't want to grip for the chicane either. See if we can actually catch up to Mike here. Oh no. I guess slipstream. So he's gonna pull away from us. Damn it! Again, him having a slipstream help is on here, so make it difficult for us to catch up to him. And he actually may be on mediums as well. I don't know if maybe many people swapped his hearts at the start. the edge of where we could get slip from him, but it's just getting slightly better runs with those with that final chain on Mozart straight. As long as we can not lose ground to Mike here, I think we'll be able to reel in the rest, stay up with the rest of the pack. Ah, crap. Doing that, we're not. Crap. Got that entire section there wrong. Cost us all that ground we made up to Mike. Losing ground there. Just don't have confidence on these hards right now. I think that's our problem. Need to reel in Mike slowly but surely again. Ooh, we're aimed out squarely. So we're getting on the brakes there. Alright, so he's got to type our slipstream helping get him away a little bit there. Try to get a rotation there. Got a lap and a half more of these tires to deal with. Maybe 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 laps to go. It'll be in a lap 5, so yeah, it'd be 2.5. Let's see if we can catch up to Mike. Actually not lose ground this time. That means not making a mistake here, like we did last lap. Ooh, I got it squirrely. Wonder why Tap is pitting. So now we gotta catch up to Type R. Shit. That'll be a penalty. Shock is only half second. Alright, we might have to work with Mike to catch up to Type R now. There's no point in us getting ahead of him because we have a penalty to serve. So we can bump drift our way back up. Kind of check up the rear, got very squirrely out of that blow coming out of that. Yeah, that inexplicable pit by Tap is really gonna set him off. Now he's gonna have his own sheer pace to keep up with us, catch up. I mean, it can be done, but it's a tall ask. Yeah, we just broke off over there because we're technically no longer last place and we're slowly losing touch with the lead in terms of our gap. Just a little bit too much. We're struggling with rotation there right now. Alright, so our goal is to finish ahead of Type R. That is our goal for this race. I have no expectation of winning this race because I don't have that kind of pace to keep up with Steph. So our goal is just to be ahead of Type R. He's kind kind of the closest one to our pace. So we want to finish ahead of him. I have a sneaky suspicion Steph and Petrol are both on mediums, so it explains why they're pulling ahead right now. I mean, Doug's still in sight, which is a good thing. And we're only 11 seconds back from the lead, so it's we're not doing too bad right now. I got a slightly better run to do than we did. It's fine, we're still close to him, so we can still run with him. We could pit now if we wanted to. Razor dead. We'll go one more lap on the hards. Or we're just going to run out of fuel. That's a bit of the question. How much fuel do we have left? Yeah, we'll have to pit this lap. Back! That was not what we wanted to happen. The rear end just did not stop rotating there. Kind of like one of those slow snaps. Now we are in no man's land, exactly where we don't want to be. But we have to pit this lap for fuel, and minimum for fuel. We could probably do another we could probably double stint these hards if we really wanted to, but I don't know if we want to or not. Rear just wanted to snap there again. Yeah, I think that's just being throttle happy. Alright, so we're going to have to pay one more time just because of fuel, so... I'm thinking... How do I want to try to break the stints down? So at this point we're still going to fit twice, fit another time, fit one more time, so... Try to get enough fuel just to go another 15 minutes, so that would be... 5 laps, basically. Oh, that'd be less than that, it'd be like... It was more like... closer to 4. At the end of this lap, it should be like 36 minutes at the end of this lap, so yeah, we're not going to be able to one stop it. Alright, so we need 4 laps. And we'll do 5. We'll do exactly 5. Since we have to do a minimum of 5 laps on the compound. And we're going to have to pay one more time. Way too wide. That might even be a whole second. Thankfully, only half. Right now we are last because of our pit endeavor. That penalty is not helping our cause any. It's not a crosswind, so we're not really being hurt so badly by the wind. Other than I just kind of want to increase this car's propensity to snap. It's the only concern I have with it. Right now we're on the mediums. We're going to hopefully finish the race on mediums. But we got a lot of ground to catch up to Mike now. It's doable, but We'll have to be next to perfect on our end at this point. Too much curb. Typer's in third right now. Sheesh. Our goal is to make it that much more difficult with him being that far ahead, but I think this pit sequence is gonna shove us around a little bit. So yeah, Type R was on mediums for that, so they didn't quite make it to the epic point, so they're probably also going to have to stop again. Actually, Type R may can squeeze out another lap. It's problematic. Let's close in on the guys ahead. Like I said, it's not going to be impossible for us to catch up, but it's going to be a difficult ask. That might be a penalty. Yep. We're now 30 seconds off the leader, which is not ideal, but that spin we had earlier does not help that case. Again, with this being in the very back, not really a point in going off the racing line there. Now we've got to really haul that ground right back up on Type R. Taps pay. Okay. Still think I see what he's doing. The way he's done it, he basically topped up at that point on fuel. He kind of basically just got himself off the sequence, basically. Now, if he fills up now, might actually be able to go the entire race without pitting again. So that's an interesting strategy, out of the box thinking for sure. Whether it pays off for him, we'll find out at the end of the race. Ooh, something happened to Type R there. He lost a lot of time. Hurricaning on him rapidly. We're slowly reeling him in. Alright, we're slowly catching up to Type R. He's now only 7 seconds ahead of us. So we have reeled him in a bit. We can see him just up the road there a bit. That's kind of alarming that we're 2 seconds off the leader's pace, but what can we do? But at the moment, we're really just relying on track knowledge more than anything else. We didn't get much, if any, practice in. Actually, we didn't get any practice in, if I'm being honest. So we're just relying on track knowledge and just general car familiarity. I didn't need to do that. So we need to gain another 6 seconds on Type R, and we're going to have to pit again here. I'd say in about 10 minutes. If I did my pit math right. Nope. I didn't. Maybe I should have taken an additional lap of fuel. Screw that up. No, we did do it right. So we've got a little bit of time. Bring up the more else for a pit again. And that'll be our final pit. There we go. We've almost caught up to him. Go us off a little bit, but that's fine. We're pitting this lap anyway, we have no choice. Yeah, he basically took the nose off of us there. It's all good. I think we could actually just take fuel and be good. We'll take fuel for the rest of the race, so... So when we pit, we'll be at about 15 minutes to go. So we'll need about, I'll say 5 laps again. Screw that up royally. We're not going to take tires, but we are going to refuel. Too much. We only needed 5, not 7. I don't know what I was thinking there. Screwed that up royally. Alright. So we have a pit blunder there, but we just took too much fuel. Now it's just a matter of keeping it clean and getting it. We know we have enough now. I think 5 would have been enough, but yeah, 5 would have been enough. That would have put us at around 20 minutes to go. Pit mathing was not mathing there. Math is so hard, man. It's like my perennial struggle. Just getting the right fuel now, getting the right pit math right. Figuring out how much fuel I need. I put way too much. But on the other hand, I really haven't been doing any fuel saving, so not much I can do to burn more fuel for extra pace, other than maybe keeping lower gears more. That'll be all I can do. Alright, see if we can catch up to Razor. Historically that's been a no, but we're going to try anyway. Wind's getting fierce and it's headwind again. At least for the most on straight, it's headwind. Now, not changing tires is a gamble. We may regret it come the last lap or two. We'll see. Because we only did fuel that time. But I think we'll be fine from a tire perspective. Razor got around Doug. So now our goal is to catch up with Doug. I think Doug might have had a penalty actually. Now the battle between me and Type R, if there comes to be one, is going to be a battle of fresh versus worn tires. The hope is going to be that we can get away from while he's still warming up his tires. As long as we keep a tire on the rumble strip, we're good. And we barely kept one on the rumble strip. We've got a lot of ground to catch up to Doug. So double stitching these mediums is a risk, but desperate kind of times call for desperate measures. I think we can do it. I think they will last, so I'll have to find out. We are slowly reeling Doug in, which is good. Fuck. Maybe brake too early there. Yes, he's pulling away now. Ooh, it's getting dark. Slipped it rather real quick. Weather looks fine. For now. Alright, so taking fuel only does give us another advantage that we didn't have to take a lap to warm up tires again. Tires were still warm, and we ended up at the same tires. Didn't need to reheat them or anything. We didn't kick it to run through there, but it's fine. Too early. Being that already opens up to giving ourselves a penalty. Too wide. That's a bad penalty. It's the last thing we needed. Didn't get a good run through that chicane either. Again, that was largely self-induced. What happened to Mike, man? Screw that up royally. Looks like I come to a full stop there. Which is not good. Just want to Type R catch up to us, so we need to stay ahead of them. Random joins Brune. Our goal to catch up to Doug is still in play. Okay, Mike sorted out his issue. He's going again. Maybe foggy. See, that might give Type R all he needs to catch up to us all the way. I think we still got him a little bit. It's going to depend on how well we... We double downshifted for some reason. Just been a handful of raindrops. Because this is about to turn to a battle of fresh versus old tires. So we got a little bit of rain, but it's not registering on the waterboard. Water meter's not registering, so now it is. It's not a lot though, but yeah, we'll have one more lap after this. Oh, on top, I got a hell of a run through there. See if he's gonna try to slip on the inside of us now. Question is, can we outbrake him? Can we outmaneuver him? Can we hold him on the outside? Nope. Our goal is to get it back ahead of him. We have the rest of this lap and one more lap to put him behind us and keep him there. screwed that up royally. We just carried way too much heat into there. That's close. Okay, dump penalty. This will be the final lap. I'm 12 seconds behind Doug. So we're not going to be able to catch up to him unless he makes a horrible mistake. Ooh, that was close. That one was close. Because we almost cut too much off of the, that inside corner. That's the easy way to pick up a full second. Tire right now is not our friend. So if we find ourselves having to battle with Type R, we're going to be at a major disadvantage. So, biggest thing we need to do is just keep them behind us. We're just not able to get the run of these chicanes. We just don't have that kind of grip right now. It's reining us in again. Got that me screwed up in that corner. But we're not out of the woods with him yet. He's still in our slip, so... Oh, he picked up a half second. That's exactly what we need. We just need him to stay behind us. Oh, wow, we were getting early there. So we needed to not do that. I just let him get right up on us. And he's in the Type R, the GTR, so he's got... I'd say he has acceleration on us at least. He's able to get to his top end quicker than we can get to ours, or we're going to have to pull the same stunt here again. We're going to defend this corner on the outside. We outbreak ourselves there. Shit! That was what we did not need to happen. We outbraked ourselves there. We got put us in a spin. Tires just didn't have the grip we needed there. Jeez. We had Mike right behind us. Yeah, that GTR has the acceleration over us, man. Why he was able to keep up with us once we got around him there. That and our deadly worn tires. Oh, that was fun though. That was a fun race. This track is always fun to me. I love it. Let's take these wonderful little screen scraps, yeah? So we got Stiff, Petrol, and Supra. They coincidentally had the 3 fastest times, so it's no wonder they were there. We just made too many mistakes. That's really what kind of put us behind the cue ball there, and we ended up being behind Type R. It's all good. And same with Mike. I don't know why he stopped. He had something that came up granted, which he came to a full stop on the straight. Let's save that replay. We won't need it for later. Hello, everybody. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're well. Same to you, buddy. Where you going? We went, man. We grew. We gave it our best. Hope all is well with you and yours, man. I really do. Hope you're staying safe out there on the roads, man. Dude, this was fun. This was fun. Alright, so, yeah, so coming up, plans for this coming week. Monday we have the next round of GT45's multi-class series. It is going to be, I believe it is at Barcelona. I think. It's round 7. I think it's Barcelona. I have to double check the schedule. I'm pretty sure it's Barcelona. It's a no chicane type layout, so that tells me it's probably Barcelona. Yeah, and then next week, next Saturday will be our participation in IRO. It will be part of the split 2 of 24 hours around Nürburgring. It's gonna be the Nürburgring 24-hour layout, obviously. So it's they make the combination of the Nordschleife and the GP circuit. It's gonna be fun. I love that track. That is the 24-hour layout is probably my 3rd favorite game, track in the game. We just raced on my 2nd favorite, and the Nordschleife is my favorite track to race on. So, not necessarily the best at them, but I have fun. I had the most fun on those tracks. So yeah, that's next weekend. Work is slowing down, so we might actually be able to get our midweek streams in this week. So, if possible, Track Day Tuesday, Wacky Wednesday, Super Retro Thursday, and Freaky Friday. But that's assuming something doesn't come up with work. Don't expect it to. I mean, with the components I've been working on, they're not ready to release finally. So some we just touch ups and all that. So, and we just had the release. So, for the cutoff for the release. So, the final cutoff for the final Russian fixes. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, and also tomorrow is the finale of the pilot series that we are participating in. I haven't been streaming that, but registration for that series is set to kick off soon, I think, this coming week. And it's hosted by Sector 7 Racing. We will sign up for the series proper, and we will stream more POVs there. It is a Toyota Cup series, so we'll be racing the Group 1, the Toyota GR10 for it was going to do the Toyota GT1, but because it is an expensive car and not everyone's going to have it, they've kind of retrofitted that to be the Lexus RCF for the Group 2s. It's open Group 3. Group 4, I think, is the Supra. And then it's the GR86 Group 4. And then the Corolla, the road cars. Interesting format. I've enjoyed racing the Pilot series. It's been just 3s and 4s, but yeah, it's been a fun series. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, the next round of this will be in 3 weeks. And I have to check the schedule again. I have no clue what the next track's going to be. And then the week after next will be the group, the All Japan series for GTRC. And I don't remember the track for that either. I'm slacking. Oh. But yeah. This is fun. This is a fun race. It's been a fun series. We're struggling with it. At this point, it's because I'm not getting practice in. I'm not getting enough practice for the races. Well, a lot of times I'm coming in and I'm just throwing something at the wall. It hasn't even always stuck. So today I think it was a good strategy. Just too many mistakes. But yeah, we're gonna call it a day here. I am the Damn Guy signing off. Remember, you matter. You are important. The light that you bring to this world makes it that much better, that much brighter. If you need help, reach out. I know that is the hardest step. I emphasize that all the time. That is the hardest step. To acknowledge to yourself that you cannot do it alone. And then reach out and ask for that helping hand. But once you have that helping hand, things get better. Not necessarily easier, but better. But I'm the Damn Guy signing off. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I will see you all on Monday. Until then.